They're set. Off and racing. First to jump away, HAIDA, GWAII, pin deep with early speed, rushing through Sinful Living, those going to burn them off. Goes up near the inside, grabs the lead from HAIDA, GWAII at the end of 200, so pin deep's rider took hold and snagged it in behind them. A length and a half, Ain't No Other Man, and then Keep It a Mystery back on the inside, drifting back after the start. Then came Immortal Bliss, followed by Atlantic Spirit, Brave Strikers back there, and the tail end of Black Aura at the 475, and coming to the turn, Sinful Living out by a length over HAIDA, GWAII, pin deep running third. Fourth is Ain't No Other Man. Over on the inside then Keep It a Mystery, and Pike starting to stoke up Immortal Bliss. Black Aura's putting in her run at the same time at the 250. Sinful Living about to be joined by HAIDA, GWAII. HAIDA, GWAII coming at Sinful Living, pin deep behind them. Immortal Bliss charging home, but it'll be too late. HAIDA, GWAII, Sinful Living, it's HAIDA, GWAII. HAIDA, GWAII's won it. HAIDA, GWAII from either Sinful Living or Immortal Bliss. Keep It a Mystery between them fourth. Then pin deep, followed by Atlantic Spirit. Then came Black Aura. Behind those then Ain't No Other Man, and a gap to Brave Strike, who trailed them all home. Number 7, HAIDA, GWAII. The Calyx mare takes out race 4, ridden by Chris Parnham. Tough effort. She had to ride the pace of 58.2 and has got the better of Sinful Living, who holds second just from Immortal Bliss and Keep It a Mystery. HAIDA, GWAII for owner Greg McCrosty, a daughter of the former great British youngster Calyx, been fabulous at stud, and out of an Ifrage mare trained by Michael Lane, HAIDA, GWAII makes it 2 wins from 2 runs this preparation. She's now won 6 out of 11. Fabulous strike rate, winning by 3/4 of a length. She dominated late, a long head second and third, and they've run home in 33.69. She beats Sinful Living, number 1, by Safeguard, Holly Knottle for trainers Dan and Ben Pearce, and Immortal Bliss third by I Am Immortal from top of the charts. Out of the stable of Grant and Delana Williams, Willie Pike the rider. 7 from 1, 3-4 here after the running of the fourth, but a tough effort, fine win, and she is a well above average mare, HAIDA, GWAII, having won now 6 of her 11. 1,000-metre specialist, and she's delivered in no uncertain terms this afternoon on Cup Day. Race 5, the share bets with Tab Touch Bet Loop handicap, 1,200 the journey. Number 8, Sun Bronzed is the scratching. Holly Watson rides number 10, Treble Maker. Lockie Taylor's back downstairs in the winner's enclosure, and she has got a little bit of X factor about her, HAIDA, GWAII. Lock.
That she does. 6 wins from 11 starts. She has blistering speed, but she's tough to match as well. Some performance from a HAIDA, GWAII, and she makes it back-to-back wins to start this preparation, and in a very similar sense to last start. Outside the lead, travelled into the corner, and then just really tough over the concluding stages. Peter Caporaro is on saddling duties here this afternoon for the Lane Train. Pete, congratulations on the win. HAIDA, GWAII, she's an absolute beauty.
She is an absolute ripper, yeah. I think you've touched on it before. She's 9-10 starts now for 6 wins. There's not much of her, but I'll tell you what, she's got a very big heart, and today that was a serious field. That was a decent 72 plus, and you know, she sat outside the leader, found something, and full credit to you know, the horse and the staff back home, and yeah, terrific win.
We'll obviously see the Summer Scorcher later today over the 1,000-metre journey, so she won't be able to go there, but come the middle of the year, do you feel like she could measure up to a race like a Beaufine over the 1,000, because she's just so quick over this type of journey?
Yeah, good point. Look, I think at this stage, you know, you'd like to go through your grades. She won a 66 plus on the minimum last time. She's come in close to the minimum today. So, you know, there's a few more races to win before we start thinking about the Beaufine and stuff like that. So,
a winner on Perth Cup Day is always nice.
Yeah, look, fantastic to win a day, you know, a race on one of the biggest days. And just while we're here, look, I just want to shout out to Michael and all his family. They lost their Michael's dad and grandfather, and he was a massive supporter of Michael, massive supporter of Damien, and just a terrific bloke. And yeah, deepest condolences to the family, and I'm sure Kevy got a kick out of that and might have just helped it over the line.
Really well said, Pete. Well done here.
Thanks, mate.
There's Peter Caporaro, beautifully put after the win of HAIDA, GWAII, and our thoughts certainly are with the Lane train and the rest of the Lane family as we speak. But HAIDA, GWAII, she is a super mare, Scotty. She was a fantastic 3-year-old filly for the stable, and it looks like she's just getting better and better. So it's almost hard to say that she couldn't measure up in black type company, because she just comes back a length or two better each and every preparation.
And how often do you see a leader win over 1,000 metres, regardless of what the grade is? So they can keep raising the bar with her. But Chris Parnham, Michael Lane, HAIDA, GWAII, she's just a little winner.
Yeah, she is, and so tough. Yeah, she sort of can do it at both ends. She's really strengthened up as a horse from early days, and no, it's just good to see her come together and make a really nice racehorse.
Almost like a carbon copy of her first up victory.
Yeah, very similar. Sort of the other day we sat outside Pin Deep. Pin Deep was pretty keen to sort of hand up today, but we had another one, Sinful Living, who was pretty keen to hold the front. So we had to do the same, just take a trail, sitting second, and she seems to enjoy that as well. Just have, just be a bit of a stalker and get them late.
And even though she does that stalking role from outside the leader, she's still got a beautiful little kick.
Yeah, no, she does. She's got a really good furlong on her, and she's able to absorb a bit of pressure in the early part, which not most of them can't do that. So it's a good attribute for her to have.
The obvious question for every rider today: what sort of chance do you give yourself in the Perth Cup?
Yeah, really good chance. I think 53 is really going to help his cause. Yeah, so I'm hoping. Obviously, the favourite will be really hard to beat, but I think he's going in with a very good chance.
Best of luck.
Yeah, just also while I got you, just Laney back at home. I'm thinking of you, mate, and yeah, all the family as well. I know it's a tough time, so yeah, that was for you guys.
Well said. We're all thinking of your Lane train.
There's Chris Parnham after the win of HAIDA, GWAII. Really nice result, not only for the owners involved in the McCrosty family, but obviously the Lane family as well, with the week that they've had. That is HAIDA, GWAII taking out race 4 here at Ascot.